What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Wolfpack Wednesdays, episode 86. We are your hosts, Overexposed Jedi, DLO, and Brick Artemis. Steve is out on hiatus. I think he's got some sickness going on in the house. I got some sickness going on within me. This is the face of COVID, but don't worry, I'm still here for you guys. Not going to stop me. I might be a little rusty. I might be a little wheezy, but we're still going to have a really good time tonight. And for that fact, I'm going to need you guys out there to really chip in tonight. Chip in with the chat. Help us along. I mean, we have a HONO Spiderman to talk about tonight. Other than that, it's all up for grabs. So whatever you guys decide is something that you want to talk about, put it in the chat, and we'll definitely make mini topics, large topics, whatever the case may be. We're going to go with the flow tonight. We're going to have a good time. D-Lo, my friend, how you doing, man? How's your week going so far?
Doing really good. I'm not sick at all. Best I've ever felt. So that's nice. Excited to hang out with my boy Bobby, aka Brickmeister, aka
Bricks.
Keep on bricking, mother effer. We missed you, buddy.
It's good. It's good to be back. I'm gonna be HONO Brick tonight. How about that?
HONO Light.
No, HONO Light. No, it's been a long time. It's been a long time, especially like consistent wise. You know, like I think I came back for 1 week.
It was 2 weeks ago.
Right, folks.
It was 2 weeks ago, but then before
while.
that, it was a week or two because of the holidays. So, yeah, it's good to be back. Good to be with you guys. Overexposed Jedi and Mr. D-Lo himself.
Yeah, I switched to the iPhone trick for the webcam because I thought it'd be clearer, but it's definitely messed up with like the color and the exposure. So I don't know if that's going to stick around or not, but we'll see. It'll do for now. I just look very overexposed compared to you guys. Like my eyes look like they're burning white, but maybe they are. Maybe they are. I'm just going to set the mood here a little bit while people come filtering in, and I'm going to get some music going just to kind of get us into the mood.
Ooh, collecting mood music. I like it.
I want something to play that will get me to buy more stuff.
Ooh, that is actually a very good question. What kind of music would that be?
Right? Probably the song "Money, Money, Money, Money."
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Ooh, boys, check this out.
What's up? What do you got there? Whoa.
Yeah.
There she blows.
There she goes. There she blows.
Let's say it's my first artisan figure.
Yeah, looks good.
What are you thinking about it? Oh, I guess I should do the same thing, sort of, right? Kind of.
Yeah.
Mine's right. He's sort of here. You can kind of see it, but I got this blur thing going on because I got the Fandom phone. But yeah.
I got mine.
And he's got his art. Everybody's just got artisans. Did everybody in the chat get artisan figures this week, or is it just us? Can I get some comments down below? I don't know.
Right there.
Okay, so clearly you guys are influencers, so I'm not going to spoil your possible, most definite videos that you're going to post on these things. This is just a quick take. What do you think? Artisan Jack, win or fail? Just give me one or the other, because I still haven't got mine yet.
It's a win.
It's a win. Okay, that's good.
I would say it's a win, but I haven't finished unboxing mine yet. So. But from what I'm seeing,
he's definitely got a fear boner over it. But
I think he's just building up the suspense. Like, ooh, guys, today I killed off the tape.
I could just see him getting closer.
I need blue chew right now. Okay,
not today.
There's a shot glass is shaking, just his nerves hitting him.
No, it's good. It's got some shortcomings, and even though the artisan wool hair is braided or dreadlocked, it's still nerve wracking with like the loose parts, like the curls around and stuff like that. So especially like when you're doing a review, you're taking it off, putting the other head sculpt on, taking it off to move the eyes, put it back on, taking the coat off, so then you take it off, and you're just like, shit, I'm already seeing like the curls loosening a bit. And then you see, even right out of the box, I was surprised. There was like loose, like just single strands kind of in his face and up. Like that's probably normal, but I thought about it today. I was like, you know what? I think the only other figure I've ever purchased that even had rooted hair was Gamora. I can't think of another. Well, no, that's not true. Okay, that's not true. I had 3: Catwoman, Wonder Woman, Golden Armor, and then more. There's been 3, but I mean, shit, that's
Sure.
That's been a long time.
He's like, hold up,
And-
not one. I've had like 20 of them.
Actually,
And
I
That's 3 and 5 years.
but
So,
this
Yeah,
one
yeah.
feels different.
right.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 and 5 years. So that's pretty rare.
But in your
Um,
defense, though, I mean, you guys happen to have the most unique rooted haired figure we've had before, because of what you said, the braids, the
Yeah.
curls and stuff like that. It's not
No,
like the, straight hair and like the Joker of mine. So that Joker is so much easier.
Yeah.
Now, it's a pain in the ass to like move the eyes with that one there, and you got to fix the hair right away. But I showed in my video that I posted yesterday, you just put on one of the pieces of plastic, flatten it out, and it's back to the way it looks. So for you
Great
guys,
video, by the way. That was an
Great
amazing
video,
video.
sir.
That was
thank
really
you,
good.
guys. Thank
Great
you.
video.
Appreciate you guys in that one there.
Yeah.
But
I was talking
yeah.
to Flavio about it earlier.
Oh yeah.
I was talking to Flavio on the phone,
My guy.
and we were talking about your video. So
Oh, my guy,
Yeah.
Flavs. We need you back, buddy. If you're here,
Yeah, I haven't seen
Yeah,
that
you
guy
got to jump
around in a
on one of
while.
these days. It's
He's
been a minute.
lurking. He's lurking, but I don't see
I
him.
thought you
He
said
doesn't
he's-
tell me. I get a
thought you
comment,
said he's
but you
birthing.
guys had a whole like coffee break talking
the
about it.
congestion.
Unreal.
He's birthing.
But yeah, the other thing, and I don't want to give away everything because there's going to be a video. I did film the video today, and it'll be out probably tomorrow. The base, as cool as it looks, it's not very functional. Like the wheel just sets there, and it falls super easy, and there's barely any room for him to stand behind the wheel and the crotch grabber. You almost have to take the crotch grabber
Yeah.
out. It's odd.
Interesting.
So, but
Hot Toys has never been accused
That's
of
it.
having functional dioramas, in fairness. So
yeah.
it just
So, and
looks cool.
Yeah, and I'm pretty happy with. I got the wheel in the back, and I just have him standing
Ooh,
on the
okay.
thing.
That's
He's holding
good.
up the lantern. So
I like the chest of gold right there in front of him too.
Yeah.
That's a nice touch.
cool.
Nice. I
That's
like
a
that.
nice
That's
touch, yeah.
nice.
You guys want to see a better picture? Go on IG. I posted something there. But yeah, video coming tomorrow night. So, nonetheless, I suppose let's see who's joining us today. We got 55 to start. That's pretty good for, shame on us.
We've
We
been on
haven't been very
vacation, so
consistent. So,
thank you.
We've been missing weeks. We've been going on at 3 in the afternoon. We haven't had everybody. So, thank you guys for remembering that we're still here. Okay, we got Neilorific channel member. Greetings, Wolfpack and collectors. That reminds me, I also did kind of revamp the channel membership. I added a third tier. It's $1.99, so a cheaper tier.
Ooh.
Just if you want to do that extra supporting. And then the $3.99, which some of you already do, I'm going to start doing. I thought about doing member-only live streams, but then I thought it'd be really weird if it was like me and one other person or 2 other people that showed up. Like
That would be awesome. I would.
I don't
love
know.
to.
I don't know how I'd feel about that. If you guys like that, maybe we could talk about that. But I'm gonna do like member only shorts. So it'll be like quick hitters of, hey, I got this today, or here's what I'm doing with the collection, or
Mhm.
what's new with me, what's new with the hobby, what's new with
Right.
my display. So
Okay.
just trying to think of some
That'd be
extra
good.
perks for you guys. So
Dig
yeah,
it.
consider becoming a channel member if you guys haven't, and that's on the YouTube page. Doc Bat, hello to all. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for always representing the man, the myth, the legend, Batman himself. We got Queso Blanco, our trusty moderator, my friend who is in the Discord and basically keeps it alive with me. So again, too, if you guys want to chat with us, I don't put anything behind a wall. Like I thought about, like, some channel members do like chat with me to be a channel member. You chat with me. We're not doing that here. Like, we have a Discord. If you want to join up and hang out with us, join us there. We'll get you the link for that. And he says, just got done making homemade beef jerky. There you go.
Oh, that's the best.
There
I
you
am
go.
hungry now. Thank you.
We got Valkyrie Magnus, probably one of the diehards out there in the collecting community, always just in everybody's stream, supporting everybody, supporting the Jedi Knights Watch, and we do appreciate that. Glad to see Wolfpack return. Good evening, guys. We got Giovan. Happy Wednesday, collectors. Landed me a dead shot today. Though not canon, I think he will fit well with my Peacemaker, King Shark, and eventually Artist and Harley when she
There you go.
releases.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, my King Shark and my Peacemaker are definitely missing Harley since I did sell her. But hopefully this summer-ish, maybe summer fall, she'll be around the corner. We'll see. Christian Crosshair Cooper, what's up, Wolfpack? What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. We got Derek, another channel member. Good evening, Wolfpack. Back to our regularly scheduled program. All is right in the world. And one Adam 12 is celebrating being a channel member for 10 months. Too sweet to you, my friend. Happy Wednesday, Wolfpack. Too sweet. We got Tighter FL. Man, this guy, I love talking with this guy on IG about OT. It's been really cool getting to know him and just sharing our love for the original trilogy. Tighter FL, thank you for being here. We got Ryan Stadler. What's up, guys? Love the image of the troopers there as well. Universal Key, good evening to you, my friend. Thank you for being here. That is true. Cam Newton does suck, and I've never liked him, but that is a funny, funny clip. But yes, one of my least favorite players in the NFL. We got Nick's Collectibles. Sup, Wolfpack? What's going on, Nick? Let's see. For Nick. Shout out to Nick's Collectibles.
Looks like we got a Wolfpack coming to the ring.
The Wolfpack themselves.
You know, the more I look at DLO, the more messed up he looks. But I gotta say, we need more.
Like
of that
my lips are
wrestling,
melting like this.
Nick. We need more of that wrestling stuff. And I
we
do
do.
think DLO and I are still undisputed.
Yeah, 1
Big
year.
Team champs.
One year champs.
Too sweet, DLO.
Too sweet, baby.
Too sweet. Hey, I was on the sidelines cheering you on.
You were watching me get destroyed. I'm still traumatized.
Until the end
He's
there.
just like walking around, looking at him. Oh,
Doing all right, man.
You're all right. Walk it up.
Yeah.
Oh man, we got Chris Santos joining us. What's up, everyone? Ooh, modern suit finally shipping. Very nice.
Go. Nice.
Brad Cormack, another channel member. Hey, Wolfpack, too sweet. What's going on, Brad? Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Thank you, Valkyrie. Yeah, this one's been a little rough. So I tested positive on Sunday, and it's kind of kicked my ass a little bit. Last night was the first night I kind of slept through the night. So, yeah, I'm tired tonight, but I feel a lot better than I've been. And I feel a lot better than I sound. We got Kevin joining us as well. I love that Abe Lincoln shot there. What's up, guys? Collection Obsession. Too sweet. Thank you for being here, my friend. We got Pokemon Goober. I love how he's always putting his name, Brandon Mosley. I'm ready for Captain America new movie. Man, Captain America got himself a little bit of hot water there on his little interview. Interesting, huh?
Just said no comment. Moved on.
No comment. Yeah, should just said move along.
No.
We got the movie Canon Geo, evening Wolfpack members, and thanks to this guy, this is when I'll be getting Harley Quinn joining King Shark and Peacemaker. He snagged that for me. We got the Discord right here. Thanks, Queso, for putting that up for anybody that wants to join. We got Darth Tamaris. Hey, fellas, working tonight, so catching you live. I appreciate that.
Ooh, nice.
We got Adrian. Let's go. W Stream. Let's go indeed. M says fly, Eagles fly. You know,
Go Saquon. That's all I'm rooting for.
you know what? I think I don't want to say hate, but my strong dislike for the Chiefs, and then I'll root for Saquon. You know, I think I'm gonna be rooting for the Eagles, which makes me feel real dirty. D'Lo, I'm sure you'll still be rooting.
Dirty
This is gonna be the
bird,
worst
you.
Super Bowl of all time for me.
Dude, it's
I so
Yeah.
don't want the Chiefs to win, but I don't want. Can nobody win? Is that an option?
It's got to be hard for you because you're a Giants fan. So seeing Saquon, you know, there was a day where you were hoping Saquon would be there in a Giants uniform, and that's
Yeah,
got to
it's-
hurt.
and he's never looked better.
I know.
Never look better.
I know.
So,
And-
yeah, like,
and,
he's
you
even
know,
better in his rookie year.
oh,
Like he's like Barry Sanders-esque right now.
it just goes to show you what you can do when you have an offensive line. I
Yeah.
mean, that's
Yeah.
pretty much it in a nutshell.
And just
Like,
weapons that they can't load the box, you know, on you. So
yeah. I mean, I'm happy for him if it happens, but everybody else on the Eagles roster can suck it.
I agree.
Let's leave it at that.
You know, I used to be an AJ Brown fan. I don't know, maybe because he's not on my fantasy team anymore. That, you know, it's kind of
Yeah.
But seeing him read a book on the sidelines, that was pretty funny.
That was good. I don't mind AJ Brown. I like him.
What's
don't
up
mind
with
him.
wide receivers? Sometimes these wide receivers, they get good and then they get like flamboyant and like I
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
act out and stuff like that. It's just so he
Yeah.
never used to do that in the Titans, at least as far as the games I saw.
No,
I don't
because he didn't really make it big yet until Philly.
know. True. True. Well, I hope nobody wins.
All right.
Draw.
We got Jazzy, another channel member. Evening gang, too sweet. He's got that wine glass ready to go. Got my
Yeah,
father,
baby.
Django. Hey, guys, congrats on the snowmen. Thank you. The snow troopers in the collection. Did a video about that last week. That was a big week. Still a little bit in awe. I can see them from right here next to the camera. They look great. The OT is really blossoming, we'll say, as of late. So we got Jose Plus. Hey, what's up, fellas? Let's go Eagles, FDA Chiefs. It's the lesser evil at this point. It's the lesser
Frick.
evil.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I wish more figures came as quickly from sideshows as that Jack Sparrow. You know, I was looking for pictures because I was trying to draw inspiration of what pose I was going to put him in. And I go to the Facebook page, go to the Hot Toys page, and then I just scroll down. And I'm looking, and actually I was looking because I was doing a new template for my thumbnails. So I was just looking for one of the latest releases, and it was him. I was like, oh shit! We're getting used to waiting 4 or 5 months for these figures. Like Tech took forever.
Yeah.
John Wick's taking a while. You know, it used to be hit or miss. Now I feel like it's definitely more so you're waiting months than it's coming out right away. You guys feel the same way about that? Can you even remember anything that wasn't like an exclusive that came out right away? Doc Brown is like the last one that rings a bell for me.
Padme came very fast for me, but I remember for majority of people it took a while. So I don't know what that was about. But yeah, Jack was quick. For him to be at the top of the list still on Facebook or close to it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm waiting for so much stuff from Sideshow, and this is the exact reason why I don't pre-order. I have zero patience for this stuff here. I'm still without Deadpool, dude. I paid them off over around Christmas time. They asked me for my money, and I'm still without that Deadpool. And Jack Sparrow, I didn't get my notice yet. I'm still waiting for my artisan, and he's fully paid off as well too. So, yeah, man, I don't know. I mean, it feels like it's kind of the luck of the draw, so to speak, when it comes to that stuff. So, some people seems like they got theirs early. I think I'm going to be one of those guys who has to wait for mine. So,
are you getting
we'll
a lady
see.
pool?
No, especially now after everything what's going on.
Oh yeah.
Like no, I knew I should have got that.
I gotcha.
Knew it. It was bad. It's bad juju for that figure. And nice pool. If you know, you know.
Yep.
But I want to hear about Gambit and Blade, man. What the heck is with the teasers now, man?
We need that release or that announcement.
Well, I feel like they're dragging it out now. Like the movie's like already out on Blu-ray.
You're dragging it out too. Like there's 4 figures that you tease, and you're spreading it out too far.
Right.
You know, like I don't know.
Well, I mean, like, what's the holdup here? I mean, quite honestly, I mean,
you're just showing pictures.
I feel like they're trying to conjure up more figures to get. Like, we're gonna get a TVA guy or something like that now, or something. You know,
right?
It's like, get us our damn figures already.
We're gonna get a Peter pool,
Gambit.
or a 1-to-1 size dog pool.
Oh my God, he's gonna be the new Baby Grogu, isn't he?
Yep.
Like that's what we've created now. Thank you, marketing.
Right.
Man, well,
good stuff.
At least I got my Joker artisan to hold me over. I'm happy with that. So
there you go. Play with that for a while. All right. Let me see where we were, because there we go. We got Striker 47, Too Sweet, Wolfpack 55, Go Birds. We got OG fan when Star Wars was just Star Wars, channel member. Hello, everyone. Too sweet to you. Thank you for being a channel member. Thank you for being here. And thank you for enjoying Star Wars when it was just Star Wars. Is anyone getting the Endor Han Solo? I can't wait for that figure. Yes. Anybody else?
I want to
That
get
should
it.
be automatic for everybody here, including Brick. I speak for Brick and
Including
myself.
Brick.
Yes.
He needs to probably start expanding a little bit more in Star Wars.
Oh yeah.
It's Han Solo,
when it-
dude.
When it comes to, remember, like I always say, I want the main characters from Star Wars. So yeah,
Mhm.
Han Solo's coming.
Are you
Scary.
gonna
He's fine.
consider getting Chewie from Empire Strikes Back? That's gonna
I'm
be a
consider-
badass figure.
I'm considering it because I know that is a figure that I want, and if I miss out, I'll get upset. It's not a figure that I feel like I need, but it's a figure that I want. So I feel like he's coming home. I just haven't pre-ordered in a long time. Like there's a lot of figures out there, like the Xenomorph I haven't pre-ordered yet, and there's just a lot. So
Yeah, I hope they fix the hair on that though. I'm still not.
Yeah.
I'm not accepting that as a good figure.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good. I'm not accepting it as like a finished product. Like I hope they actually go back and kind of take care of that. Just hold on a second here. I still think that's just a little too rounded, poofy,
Oh yeah.
full.
Yeah.
Dude, you gotta look up the more recent photos, man, that they've been showing him on display. He looks great.
No, send me one.
I gotta go research now. Jeez,
Nah,
come
you don't
right
have
up,
to.
balls.
I'm just hoping they fix it. But no, either way, I'm excited. Are you gonna display him in the Endor poncho with like everybody else, or is he gonna
Yes.
stand alone? Just okay.
because I have New Hope. You know, he's
You keeping that?
older for now. until I have a
think-
reason not to.
I was gonna say I think I will too because it's almost gonna become every case is its own movie.
Yeah.
So you almost need 3 of each.
And that's kind of where I'm at right now. That's exactly how mine is set up. So for me, it's just like if the 2.0 is going to be good enough, I'll eventually sell my 1.0s and just kind of replace what I already have. But I mean, I definitely won't keep both if that happens there. But for now, yeah, I have no need to do it. So, but yeah, to answer your question, he's going to 100% go with Endor, Luke, and Leia there for sure.
Well, like
'Cause I have a
Chewie,
kit bash of him right now in place right now for like the last 3 years that
That's
I made
right.
a while ago. So I'll just swap that out and put him right there. So
yeah, like Chewie. I'm planning on getting Empire Strikes Back, but I'm also planning on still keeping A New Hope,
yeah,
just because he's in the A New Hope shelf. So until we get A New Hope 2.0, he'll probably still be there. But I mean, why sell him when it's kind of in his own shelf, but then also like just sick of like the value going down on all these figures after the 2.0 basically comes, because even though Empire Strikes Back technically isn't a 2.0, it's a new figure, right? A different movie, but it still hurts the value of this Chewie.
it will. Yeah, 100%
So,
will.
I mean, I've seen him on eBay for like low 2s for that
Well,
Chewie.
that's because I mean, with the Han coming out, with the Endor Han that's releasing, that hurt Han, and in turn, that's going to hurt Chewie because Chewie just got renounced for Empire Strikes Back, and a lot of people also have bought the 2-pack as well too. So you're going to hit both times.
Right.
So
Yeah,
and
that
that was-
2-pack has really gone down.
yeah, you remember? I think it was like $1,000. I haven't even looked to see what it was, but I mean, I'm sure it's not worth anything close to that anymore.
556 maybe now.
Jeez.
I mean, yeah, that's what happens, man. New one comes out, old one is
Stocks.
yesterday's news.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh man, Brick, you gonna display yours with the Endor look?
I don't know. You know what? I don't know. I need to figure something out with my Star Wars, like in total. Like, you know what I mean? I got to
Like
figure
your
something out.
direction?
Yeah, like what I'm doing. I know what I'm wanting to collect, but what am I gonna do display wise? Am I gonna always have them kind of separate? Am I gonna put them in a mono? Am I gonna put more of them together? I just need to figure all that out. But
Yeah.
maybe I'll do that.
Not for nothing, looking at your display back there, I think your Spider-Man collection would look so badass if you had them all in DTOFs in their
Yep.
own space like that.
And I did that, but the problem is not all the villains fit in the DTOFs very good. Like
Well,
the
you can
Doc
change
Ock.
them. You can adjust the.
The way I have the
You can't
lights,
adjust
though.
those
Yeah,
with the Luke lights. There's
Oh, he's got
no
look lights.
flag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of that way. I gotcha.
yeah.
I gotcha. Well, forget every nice thing I said about your collection.
Well, and then you have like I don't know, those big like Sandman base, and yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
if somewhat fit in there, but
That's what boxes are for. Just put them right
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, it was nice when while I had him out.
Yeah.
Take them off for special occasions. I would 100%. I think like you got 1, 2, 3, 4 detoss. Yeah, man. Well, your Spider-Man collection.
Got a 5th one right there.
You got a 5th one off screen. Well, that one doesn't count. You can put other stuff in there. Put your Legos in there or something. But dude, that whole glass detoff right there with nothing but Spider-Man, that's gonna look good. Maybe play around with that idea. You can keep that.
Sure.
You can keep that. It's a freebie.
All right, I got you. I'll test
right,
the waters again.
Waters. Feels good.
Ryan says, "Congrats on the snow troops. Those are still figs I need to add to my collection. Yeah, they are not easy to acquire. That's for sure." 16 Star Wars Pimpazoid. What's up? I'm finally catching up on my Star Wars Hot Toys 7 figures in the last 2 weeks. You sound like me, man. Like, yeah, just going nuts on Star Wars. So, congrats. Let us know what you've been picking up. I'm all about Star Wars. We got Frank Flores in the house. What's going on, Frank? What up, boys?
What's up, Frank?
We got Clinton Martin. Howdy, folks. Love the pick. Stacy's here. Good evening, Wolfpack and fellow collectors. Just got my sculpted Joker today. It's absolutely beautiful. My first ever Joker. So I'm pretty excited. Congrats. Honestly, Delo's right. I'm a big fan of sculpted. He's a big fan of the artisan, but we're all a big fan of just the overall offering that Hot Toys gave us with that Joker. Like Delo said it, you can't miss with it. It's both of them are just super
they really are.
figures.
That's rare because typically one's preferred over the other. I think both of them just look so damn good. I thought about getting a second one. I really did. But my idea was too expensive. I was thinking about buying like that in-art jail base and then making a Hot Toys version of
That'd
it.
be cool. I thought about that too.
But it just, I looked at the price of that base. I think it goes for hefty money for my crazy, wacky idea that I'll regret doing later. So I said no, never mind.
Yeah. You're basically sacrificing a figure if that's something you want to do.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Christian, crazy day for me. My car caught fire. Now I have to get a new one. Was it an old car at least? Like,
Dang,
is this going to be a good thing?
Gosh.
Did you have a Cybertruck?
I was literally thinking that, but I didn't say it because okay, that's good.
Oh my gosh.
Shit.
Why do you dislike Cam Newton? He's not that great. He's very cocky for how good he is. He seems just like he's all about self. I didn't think he throw a good ball. He has no touch. He doesn't wear clothes twice. He's just a weird guy.
What's with the hat? That's my problem. How about that? Why do you need
He's a cigar guy though. I like that about him.
Okay, yeah. Maybe he's changed since he's retired, but I didn't like him as a player.
No.
I didn't like him.
More the same, but that's okay.
I didn't think he was.
I think I liked him more as a player than like after a player, with like his interviews and everything. The way he just acts like he kind of still is all what he was, which is fine. But like, he seems more cocky than he even was on the field. Like he still has it. Like he's still better than half the league, and I just don't like it when people say that.
My favorite memory of Cam Newton playing is when he got into that fight in practice with Josh Norman.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's my favorite moment with him. Personally,
didn't he get into a fight like midfield, like before a game too, or like no, it was just a confrontation. It was like a weird, awkward confrontation. Yeah, I don't remember.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Christian.
Yeah, we got Luke Christian in the house. He shall now be known as Christian New Car Cooper. Christian gotta buy a Mini Cooper.
Oh my gosh, Christian, you have the opportunity to do the funniest thing in the world if you do that. Christian Mini Cooper. Gosh,
we got Adam Doom. Lions left everyone down. I was actually pretty happy about that. That was pretty
I bet you were.
Yeah, I was joyful.
Now I got the freaking Eagles, my division, going to Super Bowl. I was miserable.
Well, Brick would always say, like, because we talk about this
for that. Yeah.
And Brick is always like, well, you should root for your division rival because it's your division.
No, I did not. That's not what I say.
You said because it's our division.
I say you got to root for the Midwest.
No, see, I can't.
Yeah, it's the Midwest. You got to root. We're all one.
No, because it's the teams I hate the most. You know?
And I do think that it makes your division tougher. So I never liked it when the Packers had an easy schedule. Oh, they get to play the Lions twice. Oh, they get to play the Bears twice. It's like, no, we have to play the Bears twice.
Now we
have to
lose.
play the
Now
Lions.
we're like 1-5 in our
Yeah,
division.
yeah, but like that's what I want a tough schedule and still make it into the playoffs every year. Like we have.
I'll
Even
take
though
an
we're
easy
5.
schedule and win the Super Bowl.
I would also do
Looking
that.
at you, Tommy Brady.
Come on now.
Right?
Yeah, come on.
Tommy
We
Brady.
get to play the Jets
And the Dolphins.
and
the-
Dolphins and the Bills before Josh Allen.
yeah.
Oh, man.
Good
We got
10-year run.
Nomar joining us tonight. Wolfpack, baby. We are here. Our sports
Let's go.
rigged. I think
Yes.
there's just biases.
I think they're very assisted. I don't know if they're rigged, but the refs assisted.
It sounds like rigged, dude. Let me pull up my thesaurus. Yep, it's still
Yeah.
rigged when you say it that way.
Brandon's still waiting for his Revan. I mean, it's been paid off for a long
No
time.
way. Shut up. No way, man.
Wow.
What's going on over? Is it a sideshow order as well too? Are you going? Is that the same thing for you too? Because it's just for me, it's sideshow stuff. Anything from everybody else seems to be coming in pretty fast.
I've been getting some stuff through Hawk, but he's kind of like he has to wait on Sideshow. So like if Sideshow's super late, he's gonna get his stuff super late too. So like for me, like Tech took a long time, John Wick's taken a long time.
I'm waiting for Venom. That one's
Where'd you get that from? Sideshow?
Hawk.
Okay.
Yeah. So waiting.
I think
Not
I
his
saw
fault.
he was selling one on his eBay store. I'm kidding. We got Field to Burn joining us tonight as well. He's in the chat. Hammer of God, what's up, fellas in chat? What's going on, my friend? Brad says I canceled my Deadpool from Sideshow. They kept delaying it. I got all my money back and NRD. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's a good feeling though when you get that NRD back.
Yeah.
I thought about doing that, but then they say we're
Yeah.
shipping it. I was like, fine, just take the shipping.
Great figure though.
Off the
wouldn't
wall. Good evening, Pack. Just paid for the Joker Artisan Edition tonight
Enjoy.
from Sideshow. Can't wait to see it in hand. Well, go watch DLO's video
That's
if you
awesome.
haven't.
Congrats.
It's so
You'll be
good.
salivating over it.
So good, man.
Yeah, dude, I hate pre-order waits. Just for the email to say shipping stuff, I'm turning to the dark side. Y'all bring it up.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like you guys know me. I don't pre-order, and now I'm remembering why I don't pre-order, because you just hold my money, tell me you're going to give me my stuff, send me this email a month ago, and still waiting for my stuff.
The problem is though, is if you don't pre-order, you're still waiting unless you're paying extra to get it.
You know what it
sooner.
is? It's psychological, because when I have a pre-order, I don't like there to be a balance. I try to pay it off, right? Just to be like, okay, whatever happens, it's taken care of. But then you're holding on to my money. So then I feel like you owe me faster service, right? Like I feel like, okay, well, this came out great. Well, I should be first because I'm already paid up. So, but when it doesn't happen that way, I'm like, well, you know, what? Some guy says, oh, I finally got it. And I'm the guy in the comments like, when'd you order it? You ever been that guy before? Like, when'd you
No.
order it? Oh, you ordered it last week and it came in already? Oh, that's cool. I pre-ordered it day one. That's no big deal.
Yeah.
I'm that
Kind
guy.
of like the movie Dude, Where's My Car? Dude, where's my figure?
Right?
Right.
I just honestly, I just feel happy when I don't pre-order. So when it's in, it's available. I can scope around, see who has a better price, and just grab it. And I know it's gonna be here in a couple of days.
Yeah, I just worry about securing it sometimes. But I mean, do you even count like me going to Hawk and say, hey, you getting this figure? Yeah. Okay, hold one for me. I'll buy it. Is that pre-ordering?
That sounds exactly what a pre-order is. Yes.
Yeah,
Except
that's
you just know the
pre-order.
person directly.
Yeah.
It sounds pretty much the same.
Because I've been doing that more. Where
Yeah.
I'm not pre-ordering from
Just that
Sideshow.
long pause.
I'm trying
Let me do that
something
more.
new
He's not
this
holding
year.
my money. He's not holding my money, but I still have the.
You're just
figure.
holding him to his
It-
word instead.
Because that's my worst fear is I'm gonna miss out, right? Like if I don't pre-order, what where am I gonna get it? Like is Underground gonna be sold out? Is Hawk getting enough?
Yeah.
I don't want to be scrambling either. So, but
Yeah.
I think I only have like 7 or 8 pre-orders on Sideshow right now, and then 2 with Hawk, 2 or 3 with Underground. So there's a bunch of figures that I want that I haven't pre-ordered, but the ones that I know I just don't want to miss out on. Those are the ones I'm secured.
No, I hear you. There's absolutely nothing wrong. You know, part of me is just like I'm so old school, man, because I'm so used to chasing figures and kind of being from behind. So in a way, for me, like not pre-ordering and then kind of the thrill of a mini hunt to find a retailer that has it, and not having to be on some line waiting for my stuff on the East Coast when they're on the West Coast and still without the figure everybody else has it but me. I just like being like, okay, submit. Here's my PayPal. Thank you. And call it a day and move on with my life. Yep. Because now I have the stress of like, when are you going to ship? When are you going to ship? When are you going to ship? I'd rather just be like, okay, it's in stock. Click buy. That's me personally. But I understand where you're coming from too, because obviously FOMO has always been a big deal. The fear of missing out has always been something in the back of our heads here. But truth be told, the only pre-orders I have are these timed exclusives. I wanted the golden guns. I had to do it within 2 weeks, or it's an artisan. So jump on the queue, get in there, pay, whatever. But other than that, I don't have other pre-orders. But I think Sideshow just wants to secretly make me pre-order again. I don't like it. I don't like it.
He doesn't like it.
I got a nice blend of like a handful of pre-orders that are payment plans, a handful of pre-orders that are just, hey, hold that figure for me. And then I got figures that I want that I'm doing nothing with, like not pre-order or anything. Like it's kind of like a little bit in each basket. Things. So
for me, it's just like the bigger thing for me, more than FOMO, more than anything else here. Yeah, like I don't think I've ever heard anybody say this, so hopefully I'm going to coin it for myself. It's the fear of paying too much. That's what I have the fear of. That's my fear. I don't want to pre-order and then see some Joe Blow say, "Oh man, got this thing brand new, $60 on the retail." I'm just looking at my figure like I don't even want to look at you anymore. You know what I mean? You ever get that feeling?
Oh yeah.
Well, the other problem is you got these lines like the Ahsoka line, which is so awesome, but then everybody's all hyped up. But then it's going to be another Mando line where it's going to be they're sitting around, they're going to go discount, and then if you really want it, and then you can just kind of tell yourself like getting it right away, it's okay paying retail. And I'm perfectly behind that too. Like if it's something you really want, that's fine. But like for some people, they want, obviously the best deal. If some people are good with like getting it right away, paying retail, other people are good with waiting on it and then getting it at a pretty super deal. So
I'm kind of just waiting.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I'm kind of.
Then the last thing that I want to say is
that's messed up. That's messed up.
Go ahead.
Behave yourself, Graham.
No, I was just going to say that I'm kind of just waiting for the figures to, once it says almost gone, then that's when I'll pre-order.
Yeah.
So I just try to keep an eye on that.
To do something about it?
Yeah.
I gotcha.
But when they're just sitting there and I'm like, okay, one less pre-order on the list. I don't like having like 30 of them up there. It freaks me out. So I like last minute stuff. I'll pre-order quick.
Well, dude, I was gonna say that before. It's like it kind of reminds me of video games. Like if I bought a video game, like I day one to play this game, and then if I just waited a month, it's like $30 off. Like that pisses me off. I mean, I'm happy I got the game, but I would have been happy if I got the game.
It also gives you time to think about it.
Yeah.
But sometimes when you pre-order right away, it's like you're just super excited, or you're kind of in the moment. Everyone's talking about it, and it gives you a few weeks to think about it. Like, okay, yeah, I'm wanting this still. This is definitely coming home. Now, obviously, there's those figures that you're gonna get the Batman, you're gonna get the Spider-Man, but there are those other figures that you're like, oh, that looks really cool, and then later on you're like, do I need this because that show is not even relevant anymore?
Right,
so it's like, yeah.
It happened to me with Back to the Future 3. That was when I was pre-ordering basically everything, and then I'm just like, I also have the Back to the Future 1 figures pre-ordered, and then I'm like, do I love this? Like, I love the movies, but do I love them this much? The answer is no. So I actually wound up canceling those, and I'm like, okay, I gotta wait on these. Like, why do I there's no need to pre-order day one unless it's like an exclusive and you guys need your coin or whatever the hell it is. But there's no reason to do it. So like I'll at least wait a little bit and then kind of see if that feeling, that urge is still there. Like, hey, I really do want this, and then I'll pull the trigger sometimes. Yeah. Or if I'm not, like, to DLO's credit, if it's not a gotta have it, we're gonna wait and see. If it's I want it, then we're not necessarily going to pre-order right away.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you guys this here. Like one thing that like this year that's coming out that if you miss it, it'll ruin your year. Like what's that one figure for you guys that you're most anticipating that if you miss it, it's going to ruin the day for you? What figure is that for you guys?
Coming out this year, you said?
This year that's set to release this year. Like what's that one figure that you can't like go away? Like you just can't miss it.
Can it already be pre-ordered?
Sure.
I mean, if I could only keep one of my pre-orders, that's kind of how I'm thinking about it too. Like,
Sure, you can look
like
at
I
it.
definitely can't miss out on it. It's the Artisan Black Widow. That's one that I cannot miss. I think that's the best looking head sculpt I've ever seen.
Really?
I mean,
No, it's great. Don't get me wrong. I'm just
Obviously, like it's not out yet. We will see. But like,
open up your Jack Sparrow real quick. Just double check.
I know,
You still
right?
feel the same
I
way.
know, right? But
So
but I
spoiled,
would
this guy.
I would say her. Yeah, and then having her next to an Iron Man be cool.
And again, this is a question for the chat as well too. If you guys want to chime in, like, what is your most anticipated I can't miss it figure this year? Like, what's that figure for
And
you
that
guys?
HONO Spider-Man.
Bro, stop trolling, bro. Stop trolling. There's a
Man,
reason why we haven't talked about that yet. Stop trolling, dude.
I got 5 pre-orders open with Sideshow right now. Just 5. But now that like Bane and Joker and even Jack Sparrow are checked off the list, it's kind of like there's like I wouldn't say a void. I wouldn't say a void, but there's like no top dog anymore. Like I got from Sideshow, I have Maul, Terminator 2, Chewie, Black Widow, and then this battle damage Vader, which I am concerned about. I don't know if I'm gonna have a place to put this thing, so I don't know. Like he looks really cool, but I don't know. So I gotta say maybe Chewie at this point. Like I think he's gonna be very much head and shoulders above the A New Hope, and I think there's gonna be a lot of improvements there. So I guess that one. Obviously the Terminator.
Yeah, I was gonna say ones that I haven't pre-ordered yet. T800.
Yeah,
is one that I need to make sure I pre-order before that's gone.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna go with Chewie.
Yeah. So for me, like one thing I do with Sideshows, I always do the wish list and just kind of put my my fantasy orders of what I would get, right, kind of thing. And one that like I really want to make sure I don't miss out on. I know I'm going to get it, so I'm not even remotely worried about it. But it's going to be Young Ahsoka. Like that one, I really want. I really want that one there. But one that I absolutely will be devastated if I don't get, which I have. I actually did want to pre-order in this one with Rey from Underground. Darth Maul, the new Darth Maul from Episode 1. I had the original. It was a great figure. It was one of my first Star Wars figures. I sold it recently in anticipation of this new one because it looks so damn good. I really want the best Maul I can possibly get. So I have no Mauls. I want one Maul back. Well, let me correct myself. So I slipped. And I found a really good deal on Facebook, and I got myself a Clone Wars Maul. And it actually should be here either tomorrow or Friday. So I'm going to have 2, but I really want my Episode 1 back. So that's like mine for me. Like that's
a big one too, because that figure always bothered me, actually. I just didn't see, he was too wide, too stumpy. Like I didn't see the Ray Park likeness.
Sideshows was better.
Sideshows was better. I actually tried to hunt that one down for a while. Now you can find the Sideshow one for $175, $150.
Easy. Yeah.
But this new one's gonna be great. Let me just grab a couple more people here before we get on to kind of the next topic. We got Sir Alex. What's going on, my friend? Thinks Han Solo's hair looks good. We got Mike Litteris, channel member. Subduders, got to catch the replay. Have fun. Good to see you. We got Blue Tattoo. Happy to have you all in here. I think this is, I know I've seen him in here before. I always call him Jay. Jogron 2. You guys think I'm saying that right?
Name sounds familiar. Yeah.
It doesn't roll off the tongue very easy for me. Just pick up Tech today and had from Pop Collectibles the Flash Bat Cycle show up. Ooh, big haul there.
Nice.
Man, Tech's an awesome figure. He looks so good on the shelf.
Hell yeah.
Not one that I want to mess around with a lot, but man, he looks He looks good. Like when I say mess around with, I don't mean reposing, not taking that helmet off, not messing with the tools on the pouch. I have since vacuumed DLO, so that tool, if it was here, is gone. So that little piece, but that's okay.
Toy anxiety, here I come.
SG Collectibles, what's up, my friend? Let's see here. Okay, so Christian had a 2009 Hyundai Sonata, so that's
You were
due.
due.
Yeah,
You were due.
it's due. All right, we
He
got
probably
Big Rib.
burned
What's
it
up,
and made
fellas?
sure insurance took care of it.
Christian Lopez commenting, just so there's another Christian in here. What's going on, dude? Happy to have you.
Nice.
So Pimpazoid, these were the figures that he's gotten. So Chopper, Zombie Death Trooper, 2 Night Troopers, Return of the Jedi Vader, Obi-Wan from Obi-Wan show, a Purge Trooper Commander are the 7 I got over the last 2 weeks. Dude, that's
Ooh,
huge, man.
Nice job, buddy.
I gotta
good.
say, what's your most impressive figure out of the bunch, guys? When you read that, what stands out to you as like, this is the one you're gonna like the most, at least like in your opinion?
I don't know, man. I would say definitely not Obi-Wan. I would. I just have to throw that out there.
He hates that figure.
Dude, I would say
Never.
Return of the Jedi Vader.
Yeah, I was gonna say Return of the Jedi.
Yeah,
That's one that
so
stood out
good.
to me. Like when you open it, it's gonna be like, oh shit, like
Yeah.
Zombie Death Trooper is cool. Don't get me wrong. Like those and the Night Troopers, I like
too.
those. They have a nice pop of color in those here. But yeah, I gotta go with Vader, man, for
Yeah.
sure.
Vader's cool. I keep thinking about buying DLO's Empire Strikes Back Vader and just putting the Return of the Jedi helmet on him.
Dude, I have it's right here. I was taking pictures for somebody. Someone on eBay asked me some questions and then ghosted me. So I'm like, cool.
You have
Thanks.
you have the best price on eBay. I'm surprised it hasn't sold yet.
I don't know, man. Just everybody's got their priorities mixed up here. They don't know a good hot ticket item when they see it.
If anybody needs a Vader, hey, we got 66 in the chat. Hook yourself up with DLO the Collector, friends and family. I trust him with my kids. I trust him
He's has.
with Brick's wife.
He's
Well,
has.
you know.
She made me a nice shirt.
We got Quan Harper in the house. What's up? We got Agent Silver Fox. Good to see you, my friend. Hey guys, hope you're well. But not that cheating basa.
There's a funny story behind this here. There's a funny story about it. So I was on Shane's channel, One Six Figure Focus, and he was doing a game, and it was our team and their team. I think Jose was team captain of the other team, and obviously Jose is renowned for his ability to answer trivia, but he's never crossed a DLO before, and I happen to know a thing or two about these kinds of things. And my team did very well, and it was a very exciting, very competitive game, and my team wound up winning the match. So I've been labeled a cheater because it's impossible to beat a team such as theirs. But it was a great show.
Who's winning the match, Pop?
Exactly. Shout out to Jose Plus. I think I saw your name in here as well.
Hey-yo.
Somebody.
Yeah, he says, if the NFL is rigged, then bet on the Chiefs. Yeah.
I don't know. It's Saquon's birthday.
Yeah.
It's on your
Sure.
birthday.
What a day, huh? What a day. We got clean team. Just got my sculpted Joker from Hot Toys yesterday. Awesome figure. Yeah, it's good to see everybody. People have been commenting on my video too that theirs is coming or they just got theirs. So it's really, really awesome for the community to be getting this figure in hand because I do think it's the best offering that we've gotten in 1/6 form. So, man, it's just crazy though. Like, it is crazy how for a moment of time we hold these figures so dear to our hearts. Like, I just think back to DX11 Joker. Like, man, when I started collecting, that was like the pinnacle of figures to get. Like, if you could get yourself a DX11, came with everything. And just now it's kind of like an antique, and maybe a few people have it, but everybody's kind of moved on. It's a little sad when you think about it. Like, you know, we're probably like, this is my favorite figure in the collection, and in like 2 or 3, 5 years, I might move on completely.
2 months.
From it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like it's just kind of crazy when you really sit down and
Hot
think
Toys
about
like
it.
boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's facts, dude.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, you also have that pre frustration and concern, be like, man, I really love this figure. I kind of hope they don't do it to him, but it's secretly it's gonna happen. So it just like takes away all the emotional attachment to you, because there's so many figures I said to myself, dude, I will never sell this figure. This is the best figure I've ever seen, and like it's not here anymore, and I just feel embarrassed and shamed of myself for doing it anyways. But the better one came out. What can you do?
Yeah, I mean, this is the one hobby. There might be a couple more, but this is like the one that stands out where the old stuff, usually when something's old and vintage, it gains value, and here it just completely drops out. So I don't know. I'm just wondering, like, if you held on to one of these figures that's 10 years old for another 10, 15 years, will it become sought after? I don't know. Like, will people start having a shelf that's like the vintage stuff, Would that
That'd be
ever be
cool.
a thing, you think?
That'd be cool.
At one point I thought it would, but it's kind of hard to tell in this hobby.
It's tough because we just want the best and most realistic. So
That's really what it comes down to. We get kind of
it's like collecting video games. Like, it's fun to do, but it's like, I don't display my PlayStation 1 and all the games and play it all the time, right? It's maybe in storage and I see it once a year, every 2 years, and it goes back in. Like, it's just, I don't know. Like, I kind of see the same thing where we look at these figures and we're like, oh my God, that looks so good. And then 5 years later, when the new one comes out, you're like, oh my God, this is like trash. Like, I can't believe I thought this was good compared to the new one. And that's kind of what I relate to. Just thoughts, guys.
Just thoughts.
Yeah, you know what? This is a good point from Brandon. The new Hot Toys Batman Returns, I'm pretty pumped about. I'm actually pumped about that one too, but I have not secured that one. So, like, that's probably one I'm going to need to move on eventually, and make sure I secure that one.
You know what? I don't think I've secured that one either.
Yeah. Huh. Well, you missed out on the Batmobile, so what's the point now?
Yeah, I guess there's no point. Fuck it.
Here's a question. Are you still considering the Bat Missile? Is that something you're going to consider?
Nah, I actually forgot about it.
You forgot about it.
Yeah.
But now that I'm thinking about it, I mean, nah.
You mention it. Nah.
Brandon, are you getting that Bat Missile? Because I know he's big on Batman. He's got all the vehicles. That's somebody I could see getting it. But like, even myself, it ain't in the cards, man.
I can't see myself doing it either.
I don't want it. But
if you made a Batman Returns Batmobile and then it can actually detach like that, now maybe that's something different I can consider. But yeah, I guess they thought better than me. We'll just make the penis Batmobile. Call it a day.
In case you guys haven't guessed, this whole show is basically just mini topics with us going through the chat. So thanks for being along for the ride. We got Tristan missing out on the Winter Soldier. Was honestly biggest punch in the gut for me in this hobby. That's tough.
That is.
What do you guys think about that? I know you guys have some thoughts where limited 3,000, sure, but no sculpted offering is like, there's just, you either get it or you completely miss out. Like, there's no second option. So I don't know. Do you guys like that for the hobby where things are a little bit more rare, or would you rather have that? Hey, at least I can get the sculpted version here.
I would have rather have had them had 2,000 with the shield, and instead of having another 1,000 without the shield or whatever it was, have 1,000 sculpted or 2,000 sculpted. Like, why can't you make the sculpted limited too? I I know that defeats the purpose of Artisan, okay, but if you're really worried about limiting like your figures, then just make there be two options, because not everybody wants rooted, not everybody can handle rooted, not everybody knows how to fix up the hair like some people. And
let me get that there.
I think you need it. I think you should have an option. And when it comes to when it comes to
split ends,
when it comes to being limited, I don't mind there being limited, because I think that's good for the hobby. But I do believe that if you want the figure, you should have a legit chance to get the figure, and not a screwed up queue where you're there at the right time, you know, oh man, I'm number 3,000, I might not get it. Like I think if you're there at a certain time, I don't think they should limit it at 3,000. You should have like, there should be like a time limit more so than a limit to 3,000. They're not numbered anyways. Who cares?
I think it really sucks for people that literally work a job that they cannot.
Yeah,
like they can't just get on their phone.
It's the worst timing, and it's not like it's.
I mean,
from
this
Hot
guy
Toys.
was
It's
freaking in a meeting for his new promotion, and he still has his phone under his desk.
Getting promoted.
And I got it, baby.
Sorry, Tristan.
No, but I don't know. I feel like you should be able to get it. I forgot what I was going to say after that, but yeah.
No, I agree. Like everybody at least deserves a chance, right?
Yeah. And I was going to say, it's not like it's Hot Toys like Hong Kong time. It's Sideshow time, so it's here in America. So why are you doing it at freaking 10 o'clock Pacific?
Because they can. Because people are going to buy it if you're not the person.
You know what? Maybe they know their queue sucks, and if they had it on off hours, then it would be even worse.
I mean, come on, you got to think about it here for a second, Brick. They don't care, man. They know it's going to sell anyway. They have no motivation to fix it.
Yeah, they don't care who gets it. Yep,
I will say this here. Here's my take on Artisan and how they're rolling with this here. I think it's only right that every figure that is Artisan should also have a sculpted version. But I think what they should do to make Artisan feel special and also not divide collectors and pretty much forcing them not to get a pivotal character in their collection.
Sure.
I think they should do a normal release for sculpted, but I think they should lower the amount of Artisans they make. How about that? Maybe instead of 2,000, make it 1,000, but everybody else gets sculpted instead.
And jack up the price to 700.
Let's not go. Don't give ma'am. You don't say stuff that they might actually agree with you and do.
You buy that?
What's wrong with you? Gosh, no. Keep it where it's at. But honestly, guys, I'm being honest with you. This is just me kind of thinking aftermath here, because now we're actually paying these invoices for these very expensive figures here. I mean, has anybody noticed that, like, on the back end of the conversation of how excited everybody is about Artisans, that the standard figures are slowly creeping up to the same cost? The gap is not as wide as it was before. Like, when Artisan first came around and we were paying these amounts, our figures on the normal ones averaging 265, 270. And now we're in the beginning of the year.
And now that's HONO prices.
Yeah, we're right. And I promise you folks, if you're actually here and you really want to talk, we are going to talk about this.
It'll be brief.
Spider-Man. But yeah, I mean, we're at like $450 for an Artisan and $300 for a standard figure. Even if, and we're talking like troopers too. We're talking Commander Wolves are way more than Captain Rexes are and everything else. I mean, even the trooper guys are getting more expensive too, and that's not anything that they're doing.
Chopper was $250.
Chopper was $250, and he doesn't do anything, dude. He doesn't have. He's
really
nowhere near close to R2D2. But I'm concerned about that. I feel like everybody's looking over here, and Hot Toys is just on the other side, just slowly bringing them closer to each other here.
Just wait until Yoda's 305.
God, don't tell me. That's gonna stink, because I mean, I got episode 2 for like $189 brand new retail stock at the time. So that's man. That's some interesting stuff. That's interesting stuff here.
We got RDS Geek. What's up, Wolfpack? What's going on, my friend? Wayne Timothy in the house. Good evening, Wolfpack and chat. We have Venom Collector. Just got here tonight. Where has Steve been? Has he been kicked out of the pack?
No, not at all.
No, Steve's had some personal stuff just kind of going on that's limited his availability for Wolfpack. So hopefully we can get him back consistently coming up here soon. Unfortunately, probably gonna be losing Brick here soon, as he's got the new baby coming. So bear with us. I think the first step is just making sure that we're here every week in one way of fashion. But the most important members, DLO and myself, we'll always be here. So
listen, to answer your question, this is what happens when you follow a bunch of dads who decide to do a podcast every Wednesday. Sometimes dad stuff comes up, and we got to take care of that first. That's priority. But Steve is very much Wolfpack. He's perfectly fine.
God bless him.
We're gonna lose Brick because he's gonna be daddy again. So that's
Again.
just kind of how it goes. Who knows? Maybe I might get a little bump of joy, and I might have to take a hiatus. yeah,
DLO,
all
you ain't
is
going
good.
anywhere.
All's
No,
good
but
here.
Brick will be back too, and
Yep.
yeah, we'll be good to go. So, nonetheless, you guys do your part and you help carry on the show as well. So we appreciate that.
As long as you guys hear, there is a Wolfpack, and I mean, you guys watching.
As long as the wolf pack remains until I die.
That is an inside joke, people. That is not a fake laugh. That's a real laugh because I know what he means by that. And,
All right, that's good.
oh boy! Oh,
Make sure you
boy.
check
Good
the
stuff.
tusk on the mask of the Return of the Jedi. Vader.
Yes.
He's broken.
definitely do
finishes
that
with
for
Which is
sure.
funny because they've finally taken the precaution to put that
Right, that
extra piece
protective,
over there.
yeah.
And yet it still doesn't help. He's still laughing over
Still
there.
laughing, yeah.
When my dewback comes in, I'll be good until the new Grievous comes out. It's been my most anticipated pre-order since
Oh,
it went
yeah.
up. I've kind of forgotten about that one. That's that'll be a good one. DLO, are you getting Grievous?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Absolutely.
yeah. Oh, God.
Wow. We
We can see this.
Not 100%, 1,000%.
That was Pornhub. Thank you for outing me. Appreciate that.
He's just checking his account.
Man,
Wow.
feels good to be a winner, Brick.
2176
Feels good.
and I still didn't get it. Did you have the cart problem? Because that's
Feels
bullshit. They
good.
got to fix that.
Yeah.
Joe P, I'm kind of with you, man. I don't chase artisans, so it doesn't bother me. There should have been a sculpted version, though, in my opinion. I've honestly, like,
Especially for a figure like Winter Soldier.
the last artisan figure that I've gone for, I think, was Black Widow. That's been a minute. That was in July. I've not been interested in the other exclusives or the artisan versions, and I'm going to talk about it in my video, and I kind of mentioned it to the Wolfpack. Like, I don't know if artisan's necessarily for me. So, but we'll get into that at a later time. Armored Batman, my most. I think those figures are getting a little slept on because they're 2.0s.
Yeah,
but they have some pretty big improvements as well.
Yep, for sure. I'm getting that too. I'm broke every time
Here-
someone launches a new figure.
Adam's got a good point. The real issue is them allowing 2 Winter Soldiers, one
Yeah.
of each SKU, when they
that was-
admitted, so they messed that up.
Yeah, that's a tough one because you know very well. Well, listen, I mean, if it's where like, hey, your buddy couldn't get in the queue and you got the other one, hey, more power for you doing that. But if you're going to be out there slinging it on eBay and stuff like that, shame on you because that's a lot of people really
Shame.
want that figure.
I thought about doing both, and then I didn't.
Well, there you go.
Good for you. Good on you, Rick.
Well, I was
12-inch
in a
booster.
meeting, so I didn't have time.
Yeah, he's like, oh man, I gotta get out of
But
here.
if I wasn't getting promoted this very second, you bet your bottom dollar.
I'd be
into
pre-ordering
my
it and listing it on eBay. He was in the queue 1642, but I couldn't secure the Winter Soldier without going overseas, as in
man.
Toys on Fire UK. Man, that's crazy. Yeah, average is now 300.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, looks like a lot of people in the chat missed out, man.
Crazy. And there was 3,000, right? 2,000 of the special and then one of the normal one without the shield, right? Man.
Yeah. Well, we're officially out of the comments.
We're all caught up.
We're all caught up, which now I'm afraid of what we have to do next. I'm afraid.
Woo woo.
We got to talk about it. You know, here I thought Brick was actually going to be super excited for this.
Oh, for sure.
And was gonna be like,
naturally.
"Yep, I'm getting it. Awesome, can't wait." Put him next to my other homemade suit Spider-Man. But you were kind of like a little short on this one here. What are your thoughts on this little HONO Spider-Man?
Yeah, so first off, this HONO, whatever line, I'm already a little upset about it because you get nothing with these figures. And in each figure, it like goes higher and higher and higher.
They're learning from
And this Spider-Man, I get what it's from. Okay, I'll start with this.
Start.
I was excited for this show until they decided not to make it canon, because originally it was supposed to be canon to the MCU, and now it's not. They said something like, "Oh, but it might be in a different universe." It's like, okay, well, whatever. I could see this guy popping up in Beyond the Spider-Verse, something like that. Okay, that would be cool. I could see this figure matching up well with the Spider-Verse figures, maybe. But one, I don't think it looks that good. Like, I don't know if I like the design. I get it; it's year one, basically, but I don't think he looks all that great to begin with. And then he's $200, doesn't come with jack shit. And I mean, look at that. You get 4 other hands, basically, like, well, 2 sets of hands.
Come with much more than that? With just more than a few hands?
What's up?
Wolverine, did he come with more?
No,
about the same.
but he had a silicone body at least. I mean,
True.
give him that.
Yeah.
But and this would be cool to pose. It'd be fun. But I kind of already have the homemade suit from the MCU. And that was I looked that up. That was $267 on release, and I think you get the drone with it and a lot of other stuff. So this to me is a smack in the face. This is entry level, entry grade, whatever they say, which is complete bullshit because it's $200 with nothing. This is okay. Here's the problem. Now I'm watching the show with my kids, and I'm afraid now that I'm watching the show with my kids, it's going to change my mind on this. But I still don't. I'm watching the show and I'm like, this is the ugliest Spider-Man look I've ever seen. Like, this is not attractive at all.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I have a Brick Artemis take here.
Okay.
Or a Brick Artemis analogy.
Okay.
This guy looks like he's in a Halloween costume, ready to go trick-or-treating.
Yeah, he does.
Now, I get it. That's how he looks on the show, but it's not appealing. Like, it just looks like he's in a costume that's like a knockoff of a Spider-Man costume. Like, it's not for me. Not for me.
I feel like you're making fun of me.
No, you have always these comparisons.
No, I
just
not only okay. So yes, it definitely does. But not only that, but it's a show that is brand new. It's Disney Plus. Okay, cool. And now I think the first 2 episodes finally released today. But $200 on a Spider-Man figure that comes with nothing, like that alone is bad Halloween costume. And it's not canon. I don't know. The show's okay so far. It's not great. Creature Commandos is better.
Facts.
But I don't know, man. And I was kind of against HONO before this figure. I just felt like it was a waste of money, that their prices are too steep. You get nothing with them. They're just trying to take your money. And I would rather spend $200 on other companies that give you 5 head sculpts.
What company?
I'm not going to say it because people give me shit for it all the time. But Mondo, baby. I would get a Mondo figure over this. 120%. I would never choose a Mondo figure over a actual Hot Toys figure.
Let them cook.
Okay. I would never take we got to talk about something here. I would never choose a Mondo figure over a Hot Toys figure, but over these HONO, like, to me, that's comparable. I know one's all plastic and whatever, but these plastic Mondo figures are all sculpted. The Venom alone, I get 5 head sculpts, a bunch of hands, accessories, and that's $260 shipped. This is $200 plus shipping,
plus taxes. Get
plus
them for the
taxes, and it looks like ass. I just look at that. It looks so cheap.
Cheap.
It looks like a kid's toy.
Toys.
Nah, pass.
Yeah, that being said, I kind of like this one. I kid. No, listen, I mean, I like the costume. It's kind of unique and different. But all I can think of, like, watching this photo here, it was just like Batman's line where he says, "I'm not wearing hockey pads," and Spider-Man's wearing hockey pads. So that's all good and well. But for me, yeah, I'm with you too here, Brick. I mean, the price of admission for this figure here just doesn't seem worth it at all, math-wise there. Because honestly, HONO has been, for me, it's been a massive disappointment since Wolverine. I mean, I got excited about Wolverine. I was like, here we are. Okay,
Wolverine at
Hot
least
Toys,
looks good.
and he was the best price, $160 with what you were getting. Like, we felt like we were getting something bang for a buck, but like they all started creeping up once they announced Iron Man for $215. I was like, hold on. What is this line really supposed to be? Because I thought it was supposed to be their affordable line. And for me, kind of like what I was saying before about Artisan is pushing the price range for what collectors can expect to pay all along, while the regular figures are creeping up. They're in the 300s. So now HONO, which started off in the 150s, is now
and that didn't take long.
Is filling that void of the 200s. So you got the first one at a good deal, and it feels like the more this goes on, the feeling is I think all these figures at some point are going to be all $200+ and I don't want to pay $200 for these figures. I'm gonna tell you right now, kind of like Brick said. I mean, I may not run out and get a Mondo figure. Maybe I will. I don't know, but I do agree with Brick's take. Is like those figures are better for the price than $200 for this. Yeah, there is. It is. I mean, you got to put your foot down at some point and say like, hey, I'm not going to buy everything you make just because of who you are, just because you happen to be Hot Toys making these things here. I mean, sometimes you just got to say, this is not worth the price. I'm going to skip this. And if I really want something in that $200 range, I might look at another company like a Mondo in this case, or maybe go third party. There's an amazing Lim Toys Nathan Drake out there that everybody's talking about for $250. You know, like the only thing is missing is a license, but everything else is perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yeah. So like, yeah, so these HONO figures, if this is going to be the direction they're going to go with here, I mean, count me out. I'm officially completely done with these fools in this HONO line, quite frankly. I'm going to say, no thanks. That's going to be their name for now when we're talking with them. There you go.
No.
There you go. It's just like, at this point, you're just insulting my intelligence with this line. So no thanks. Right. I'll pass.
I think the best comment was Jazzy. MCU homemade suit, 186. Like,
yeah,
there you go.
Make just go get that. You know?
Yep.
But I mean, what's really telling here is Brick is our resident Spider-Man fan and hardcore, and like the fact that he is washing his hands of this is just. I'm
gonna end up getting this.
I know you probably will, because you know what, your kids are gonna want you to, and then you'll have to come on the show and tell us that you got it. But
I'll never admit it. It would just be back there. I won't say anything. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I want to.
You can't see on screen.
No, I can't. I cannot spend $200 on something like this. I just can't.
Yeah, dude, you got Spider-Punk on the way, dude.
Oh yeah, dude, Spider-Punk. Like yeah.
You don't need this one.
You don't need this. This figure needs you, but you don't need it.
Yeah. Dorky socks.
I want to say hello to How You Figure, and I want to celebrate How You Figure for a minute here. He is enjoying 12 months of being a channel member, and I just want to say thank you for the dedication to the support. Justin's a good friend of the channel, and I hope you're doing well down there in Texas, man. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching the show. Appreciate you. We also have Speed One. They gave my boy bright red knee pads like the Hulk Hogan.
They sure did, man.
They did, man. They should have just kept doing X-Men.
Yep.
Looks like an oversized Mego figure. Oh, look who we got here. Another channel member.
Oh.
Brian, Mr. Maju Case or Maju Space Wong says, "Hey, bros. What's going on, Brian? Hope you're doing well. Hope life's not keeping you too busy. Hope you're enjoying the new year. And thank you for watching, man. Hope you're doing well." Let's see. Look who else is in here. We got 16 Fix. Marco. Well, hey y'all. This being 200 has me questioning everything about this hobby. Oh, yeah, at least the direction it's going for sure. Like, you know, we've talked, you know, and obviously this is about the time of the year, and you guys know me, where I splurge, right?
Mm-hmm.
The dog days of winter. I got nothing else to do. I'm not active.
Winter's coming.
So yeah, winter's here.
Yeah, it's here.
So this is typically when I splurge, but then in like February, March, I'll start to really tighten up again too, because it's like, well, money's gone. But then, you just kind of come into that realization, like you got to be selective. You got to really pick and choose. And I think with the way prices are going too, you're gonna have to do that more and more, depending on your budget. So I agree, man. And it's good to see you, Marco. Thank you for stopping and joining us tonight. Appreciate you, man. We got Sayful. Yo, quick pop in to say hello. Catching you all tomorrow on the replay. Appreciate that, Sayful. This guy joined the Discord today, so make sure you guys join the Discord as well. Come hang out with us. Wow, the show really sucks too. Brick, are you liking it?
It's okay.
It's the
It's
best
nothing-
comment tonight.
It's
And the show sucks.
Honestly, some of the stuff that they do reminds me of End of the Spider-Verse, but in a bad way. Like they're trying to do like the comic, strips and whatnot, but it looks a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
There's a couple good scenes, like how he's got like the canister, and then he's got
in the back there.
Whatever. So he's coming through a window in one scene, and it gets tangled. And he's like, and that's it. Like it doesn't get him beat up or anything like that. It's just like they know it's just in the way, which it was kind of funny. But overall, the show is like, I don't know, so far like a 6.5 out of 10 or something. But
yeah, I don't think that bodes well for this figure.
No,
I mean he's got a collar, for God's sake, like
off-brand shoes. Come on now,
t-shirt. And I get it. It's the look, right? It's the look, but why would I want this? I don't know. Like,
I'm not mad at the look. I'm really not. Like, if the show sucks, obviously that's not a reason to get the figure. But
your problem is just the price.
Yeah. I mean,
if
listen,
this was $165, DLO, would you buy this?
No, still
No.
wouldn't, because it's not good enough to buy. Period.
Okay.
Like it's just like it's not for me.
I was just curious, like if that was the only thing that was really holding.
No. What it bothers me about this figure is what it stands for. It offends our intelligence as collectors here. Freaking $200 for this trash over here, trash light level. There you go, perfect.
Level show.
Read my mind, Christian. Shout out to you, dude. Like, yeah, it's just like, dude, like it was so promising. Like someone said, make the X-Men. Yes. Why didn't we get the X-Men at 160? I would have that might have made me pull the trigger. But like, look, I got some of them up in front of me here. You got symbiote suit Spider-Man that just came out, 175. Iron Man is 215. Magneto's 175. Unmasked Wolverine is 175. The brown suit and the original Wolverine was 160 respectively. These numbers are all over the place. What makes these numbers? Why does this make Spider-Man make this one 200 and all those other ones $25, $35 less respectively? Like, can someone explain that to me? Comes with the same crappy comic book stand that you mass produce for every single figure.
Mm-hmm.
You give us 3 hands, maybe 4 if we're lucky, we're nice that day.
Yep.
And you
don't even come with a comic book. It comes with like a piece of cardboard, doesn't it?
You
like
provide your own comic, which is
you gotta get your own
a smart thing. But still, my point is like you're
buy
not
from
doing
Hawkworth
anything.
Toys. He provides a comic for you. Just FYI.
Cheap plug, but all the same though. I mean, yeah. What are we talking about here? Like basically, this is a make it yourself figure.
Yeah, that bendable webbing looks cheap to me. I don't like it.
Well, it is cheap. It's still plastic in it, but
Dude,
I do like this.
But
bendable.
it just makes it look like it's not tightly around his wrist. It's loose around his wrist, so it doesn't even look like it's. I don't like that. I just don't.
Fair enough.
I like what they're trying to do. I'll say that. I like what they're trying to do, but then it just. I guess when the figure looks like this, it makes it look worse because the bendable webbing looked a little better on the black suit, and that black suit wasn't really that good either. But like, yeah. They need to stop.
Just stop.
Just stop.
I don't know, man. Maybe it's 200 because of the license for a TV show.
Maybe.
Who cares about who? Maybe that's what it is. But either way,
But then at that point, make it a Hot Toys figure.
thank you.
You know?
Exactly.
So-
Exactly.
This is year 1, right? How you figures asking.
So it was it is year 1. It was supposed to be canon to the MCU. They delayed it, and it is no longer canon to the MCU.
Is
But
it
it's
because
still
this
year
show
one.
they low key know it sucks and that's why it's not
Probably.
canon? That's probably. What it is.
Probably.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Casablanca wants to know if I'm getting Revan yet. He did a really cool short video on Instagram, but no, I'm not. OT, my friend. OT is life.
Y'all know the answer.
Y'all know the answer to that. All right. Any final thoughts on this? None of us are getting it. I'd put a poll up, but it's the end of the conversation, and I'm assuming not. I didn't hear anybody say they're interested in getting this.
I didn't hear any pushback in the comments here either.
Oh,
So it
man.
sounds like this is unanimous. Be gone, Spider-Man.
Peace.
All right.
And I wanted to like that show too, you know. Like,
I know
was
you
kind of
did. I
excited
know
for
this.
it.
Like I feel bad for you
But-
because like I know this is not what you want to
Yeah.
say.
Yeah,
about
but he
Yeah.
doesn't need any
Spider-Man.
more Spider-Man figures.
Oh
He's
yeah,
good. He's healthy.
I need them all.
Well, we got a few minutes. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about before we call it a show?
I don't know, man.
Didn't really have anything on the
Has
agenda.
Has anybody looked on
shooting the shit.
Facebook see if anything has been popping up while we've been
I'm
doing all this
checking
here?
right now.
Okay,
Nope, nothing.
sounds good.
Be in about an hour.
You know what? We haven't done this in a while, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's a good time to bring this back here. Predictions. What's going to come out next?
Hmm.
We used to do that almost every episode back in the day. We used to
Well-
leave a prediction, see who got it right.
I don't like doing that. I'm never good at
Because you
it.
never got it in right.
Very
I got it right a
nice.
couple times. I like it.
Let's see.
Well, what have they teased?
They've teased the resistance,
Do?
so we can get a Blade or a Gambit, Electra,
Mhm.
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye.
They are
That'll
steadily making a
come in season
Netflix
2.
show, the Arcane show. That's been coming out. Might be another
No.
character from that.
We haven't had any OT Star Wars announcements for a while. That's something we need.
All right, I'm going to go out on a limb here. I got something for you. It's going to be an early prediction. It's going to be an
What's up,
announcement
Loki?
before something comes out. I'm going to go out there and say I think we're going to get an announcement for a Red Hulk for the new Captain America.
Mm.
Yeah.
When does that come into theater?
2 weeks from now. I think.
February
Okay.
14th.
Dude,
Mhm.
Something like that.
okay. Do you guys think that movie's going to just bomb, or do you think it's going to be good?
I hope it's good. I saw Captain America Winter Soldier today because I got excited because I got one of the Winter Soldiers. Man, that movie still holds up. It's so damn good. Espionage, superhero. It's like the perfect man. I saw Civil War, right? I got excited to watch Civil War, so I watched that again.
Yeah.
So, Falcon, aka Captain America, he's great, man. He's really great in these movies. I just feel like Marvel needs a win. I want to see Marvel get a win in the theaters, and I
Mhm.
want to see some classic, tie-ins, some great cameos, and seeing what the MCU is going to do moving forward. I feel like this has to be good, because if it isn't, I kind of feel like the MCU is just kind of gone, dude. Because I'm just not excited about any of it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hasn't been good for a while. I mean, No Way Home was good, but it's run its course, like everything else.
I'm gonna say Black Suit Toby is gonna be released within a couple weeks and updated.
I think we're due for an Ahsoka figure too.
Yeah.
Very possible. I mean, Chinese New Year officially hit, so I mean, it's going to be, if it's announced, it's not going to drop. Just so
Yeah,
you're
that's
clear
true.
about that.
That's true. Yeah, it's going to be probably for the next 3 weeks. It's going to be light, if anything.
Yeah, it's going to be lights out. So everything that you're waiting for in Sideshow, they're probably holding on to it, so that way they can give you something while you're waiting for the other stuff that they don't have yet. My guess.
I feel like we haven't. There's just not many good movies anymore.
No.
No, I should
Oh.
rephrase that. There's not many great movies anymore. Like
Not
nothing
at
that
all.
stands the test of time. Like it's just been tough. Like I'm a little worried even about the Mandalorian movie that comes out in a couple of years or next year. I mean, with how season 3 kind of went, and then
Yeah.
I don't know. I just
I feel like you used to get like 5 a year, and now
Yeah.
it's like 1 every 3 years that like stays forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, before the Deadpool movie, which really had no connectivity to MCU, what was
Probably
the
No
best-
Way Home.
probably No Way Home, right? I mean,
Yeah.
so you could argue Doctor
Guardians
Strange
3.
2 was pretty good,
Yeah.
but not great.
It was good, but it's not like
It
top,
wasn't memorable or anything.
Guardians was solid.
it's
I
solid.
wouldn't say the best, but solid. Needless to say, Thor was atrocious.
Ugh.
Let's
Do
see.
you think the Deadpool movie will have a lasting effect, or is just funny and good and then it'll be forgotten? Like, that's what I'm wondering. Like, there's just been there haven't been any movies that like have that lasting power.
I mean, in a way, I feel like it kind of already had its moment to solidify it as that. I mean, it's $1 billion movie.
Yeah.
You don't see those very often anymore. And I think it's the only R-rated that did it as well too, right? Something like that. The first R-rated movie to do it. So I mean, it's a thing. It's definitely a thing. But I don't know. I mean, so this Captain America movie, I really, really want it to be good, especially for the fact that we're getting Red Hulk. Red Hulk is awesome, and hopefully that means we get more regular Hulks and 2.0s of that. That would be sick to have.
Yeah.
Dare you?
Well, you think they'll use this Winter Soldier sculpt for, let's say, Thunderbolts, or do you think they'll get a brand new sculpt for that?
Brand new with an even bigger forehead for everybody not to like. Even
This is
bigger.
the big
And a
thing
big
here.
nose.
Like, I think Brick and I were talking about this. Like, when's the last great comedy that's been out? Like,
Dude, the last great comedy is like The
don't-
Hangover.
you
like,
don't
it's
see
been so
comedies
long.
anymore.
Dude, you get canceled now. Like that's
Yeah,
been a thing for
right.
like 3-4 years. Like you can't make jokes anymore. So there's not gonna be good comedies. Horror movies though, I want to say that new movie Nosferatu.
Dude, I heard Nosferatu is very good. I want to see
it.
that. And then we had like Terrifier. You know,
Yeah,
that
that's
was
fun.
a big thing. Smile 2, I heard it was pretty good. And
2 is good.
the Substance, that's more like thriller suspense, I guess,
Yeah.
more than horror, but that movie was really good, up for Academy Award.
Mhm.
And then I actually really enjoyed the movie Thanksgiving a couple years ago. That kind of brought back
The
like
Eli
90s
Roth one.
vibes.
Yeah, for sure. You sprinkle in a couple Scream reboots that they did in between there. I mean,
Yeah.
they're all right.
For me, the Scream movies aren't the same as they used to be, but
Mhm.
I don't know. I hate it when movies, and it's not just Scream, but it's a lot of movies nowadays. They'll do like people will be texting, and then you see the text pop up on the screen. What they're like throws me off every time. But
No, for sure. I just miss good slashers. Like that's kind of my jam when it comes to like horror movies and stuff like that. And then comedies, like man, like comedies definitely need to make a big comeback here because I miss my raunchy rated R Judd Apatow films. With, what's his name here? Seth. What's his name? Oh my gosh,
Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm thinking of the wrestler Seth Rollins, so I didn't want to say that. So, but yeah, man, guys like that. I mean, those kinds of funny movies where it's just like you were just laughing at yourself, kind of stuff.
Now it's just pretty much Deadpool and Guardians of the Galaxy. You laugh a few times, and that's about it. Like it's hard to come across.
Daredevil.
Yeah.
That's something to look forward to. That's
dude.
next month.
And we might get multiple suits from that.
And
From that
multiple
trailer, we got
characters too,
different
man.
helmets and characters.
Yeah.
And imagine if we actually get a Kingpin.
Yeah, a real one. That'd
Yeah.
be nice.
Yeah.
That'd be nice
So
there.
that would be really cool. A
Punisher.
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 Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
So that's another one that I missed out on. That's
yeah,
another one.
guys,
So,
don't get the HONO figure. Get a Punisher.
yeah,
Okay?
there you go. Save your money for Punisher because
Mm-hmm.
that's will be dope for sure.
SG wants to know. Question is, what Batman BVS are y'all getting? Hot Toys, in art, or J&D if they make them?
Good question.
I gotta see the in art before I do anything because I'm getting the 1/6 kit head sculpt, so I'm not probably gonna get the 2.0 at this time. I'm not overly impressed with it, so I would maybe lean towards in art because I think it'll probably just look more detailed, but I'm also not going to be paying $500 for it.
Yeah, definitely drawing the line on everything having to be over $500 for me personally too. I mean, at this rate, I'm going to get like 10 figures and tap out this year. At this rate,
Right.
if everything's $500 a pop, which no, thank you. I've got too many figures to collect that I cannot be
Especially
doing
if
that.
you're going to spend $1,000 on 2 little hobbits.
You know what I'm saying? Dumbest thing. They should have made that a 4-pack. I stand
Yeah.
by that.
Yes.
There.
Yeah.
Stand by that. Should have been a 4-pack. Dumb. But whatever. But no, I mean, as far as this here, like I'm indecisive about either or. I don't know enough about the in-art one other than a rendering, which is not enough to go off of to make a decision on that. I will admit the BVS one it doesn't feel like it's great. Like it's good. There's parts about it I like, but I don't feel like it as a whole, it's a great figure.
The
like
2.0?
Yeah, the body seems way too big for the head. I mean, this is early on. For all you know, maybe they've been working on it and now it's much better. But when I saw it, it didn't wow me. The only thing that I liked was the Ben Affleck Bruce Wayne head sculpt. I thought, oh wow, that looks way better than what they've had before, because he was too young with the original head sculpt they did. But the Batman itself, it didn't impress me, to be honest with you. So
I'm also not a fan of the split cowl. Like,
yeah,
I don't think it looks as realistic or as good.
I don't think it looks like him though either. Like it feels like it's not. Like they definitely
can't turn his head.
That.
That's how the suit is. Like
right, but they definitely took that from a third party. I mean, from a customizer, Unreal. I'm lucky from Unreal. I mean, he did it first. So yeah, I mean, it's okay looking. So I mean, for me, it's just like I need to see the final product of this BVS one because I'm just not 100% sold, and I need to know what exactly the inner one.
I want some Game of Thrones, if we're being honest.
Dude, it's been delayed.
And can we not do season 8? Can we go back and
they clarified that though. The reason why they did it for Daenerys is the fact that she would have to have a seamless body at that time. Because most of her outfits are a lot more revealing. I say, well, that makes sense.
True. That's true.
Makes sense.
That's fair.
But
dude,
I don't like the blue dress.
What's that?
I want to go back and watch that over again. I just can't bring myself to even do it.
I don't know if I can do that. That would be the 5th time I've rewatched that show.
Just stop watching when Jon Snow dies.
The end.
Over.
Watch that one guy in the chat. Like, thanks a lot, asshole.
Yeah, because the first 5 seasons are like.
Guy.
I was just about to watch it for the first time.
I said I was going to watch the stream after tonight.
Next week's today.
Like Jon Snow, I want him obviously from like season.
I want Night's Watch Jon Snow. That's my favorite.
Exactly.
Night's Watch, baby.
Yep. Dude, a hound and Arya 2-pack from season, what was it, 4? Yeah. That'd be cool. Oh man,
Arya would be great.
Dude, those 3-0 figures aren't cheap anymore either. Like,
give me a White Walker with a horse.
I had them. I had some.
Be cool.
Kind of miss
White Walker with a horse would be sick. Absolutely.
They
will make that. They will reuse the Lord of the Rings horse and paint it white.
Oh
yeah. There you go. Done. Man, I don't know. Like supposedly, like from what I remember, and if anybody remembers what the stream was that they did, like I think Walking Dead is going to come out first before.
Dude, I don't think Walking Dead's going to sell that good.
Oh, I think it will.
There's a lot of.
I think it will.
They're like
talking horror, dude.
In the cracks, like it's
like
weird.
they missed the. I mean, yeah, but are these? I mean, I know there's a couple within the community, but I think they missed the hype for that. I don't think it lingers on like a Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, or even Game of Thrones.
Well, and the show like dragged on like so long. I thought almost everybody left the show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
But I'm not the biggest fan either, so maybe it's just me. I know there's big fans out there, but for that price of a figure, it's hard to believe we'll see a ton of people get that figure.
I mean, the 3 figures that they're going to be doing, Daryl, Rick,
are the bigger names.
That's the big names anyway. So I mean, if they're going to sell, it's going to be because of these guys here. So
yeah,
we'll see, man. I don't know. I mean, it was a big deal when it was new.
It was. Oh yeah, when it was going, man, it was.
Biggest. It was huge. It was huge.
It was really good for a while too. I mean, it was.
Plus, we were just talking about horror, man. There's collectors out here who are doing what we're doing. They don't care about when we talk about Marvel, but they care about when a horror release comes out. So
yeah.
I think it'll be supported for sure.
You know what I'm excited for?
What's that?
Superman figure with crypto. That's gonna be nice. Cannot wait for that.
I was thinking about that figure after. Did you see the new teaser trailer that just popped out that everybody's in hands of? I'm going to purposely pose my Superman with one eye looking this way, one eye looking this way in tribute to that there.
Oh my moment. Gosh.
That's what I'm going to be doing.
Yeah, they gotta fix that little
I feel like, man, there's so many Snyder lovers out there who just refuse to let it go at this point. Like,
there's just a lot of haters out there.
Henry
that
Cavill or
Snyder.
die.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a huge Henry Cavill fan, man. And honestly, yeah, I think they made a mistake and get rid of him. But I mean, it's been a while.
also
It's time to move
older
on.
now.
I just remember a lot of people. Anytime there's change, people are hating on it. Because a lot of people were hating on Henry Cavill. A lot of people were hating on his suit. You know, it was messy. But no, Supergirl's supposed to make an appearance in Superman movie, so you wonder, hey, will we get a figure of her before her solo movie, like they did with Wonder Woman and BVS? You know, like, could that happen? Could we get a Lex Luthor? Probably not, but that would be cool.
Make a Lex Luthor. I want
That'd
one of
be
those.
awesome. And he looks good as Lex, man. That might be like the.
He does. But honestly, if you ask me tomorrow if I want the figures from Superman's new movie or Christopher Reeve Superman,
oh dude, I'm with you.
Like I would, I drop everything to get
Same.
that ASAP.
Yeah,
ASAP. I mean, InArt's got my attention with that 2-pack. For me to get a Clark Kent, Christopher Reeve Clark Kent.
Yep.
Dude, that's nostalgia like on another level for me, dude. Like that.
Do you
brings me
have the
back
Hot
to-
Toys one?
What's that?
Do you have the Hot Toys one, or did you?
Yeah, I have
sell
it.
Okay.
I have it. I still have it.
Could
I
you
had
get a phone booth, like a custom phone booth?
You can.
Because that would be
Yeah,
cool.
you can find those anywhere. Those
Yeah,
are
eBay.
pretty cool. No, I have the original Superman there, and then I have the Superman Part 3 one, the bad Superman, whatever you want to call him.
Oh, nice. Yep.
Yeah, so I had that one for a while. It was cool. It was cool to have it there, but I got rid of that one a few years ago. But yeah, that InArt 2-pack, that's the one I'm eyeing the most. Like I really, really would want that one there.
Man.
So yeah, man. People
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, true. I mean, listen, hindsight is 2020,
Heath
right?
Ledger.
Yeah. Even Christian Bale. Nobody knew who he was.
Mm-hmm.
I remember seeing him in Reign of Fire. I'm like, that guy? I'm like, okay.
No, I saw him in American Psycho. I was like, this is going to be
Yeah.
awesome. I said, like, I knew he was going to be good.
When everybody was excited for George Clooney, look what happened.
Oh, God.
I don't think I've ever heard of anybody say that.
I know.
For George Clooney. I don't think I was young, but I'm pretty sure I don't think anybody said that at all.
I remember like a
guy
special on
from ER?
TV. They were talking about it.
ER. Oh, my mom used to love that show.
Yeah, my mom loved it for George Clooney. That was going to be my future dad one day, according to her. So
The best part was when the dog froze going pee on the fire hydrant.
And ER?
No, not
I
ER.
thought the same thing. You mean Batman and
I
Robin?
was like,
Batman and
Batman and
Robin.
Robin. Yeah, okay.
In ER, was the dog okay? Like
wait,
Dude,
in Batman
I
and
don't remember
Robin
that
that
episode.
happened?
maybe that was
Oh,
Power Rangers.
okay.
I don't know. Okay.
Gotcha. I try not to watch that movie, so I don't remember all of it.
So, Brick, are you going to get Supergirl from the Flash movie? Have you decided on that or not?
I've decided not to until it's discounted, if it ever is, because it might never be. But
So you're
You were
okay, like
eating that
missing
up,
out
man.
on
but
it?
I just, man, like I really liked her. I thought she was great. But if that's all we get of her, do I need that figure? It's kind of like what we were talking about at the beginning of the show. Like, I was really excited for it. Do I need her? If she's ever gonna play Supergirl, like if she was in like the Snyderverse for a longer period of time,
Mhm.
sure, because there's more of an impact there. But for a movie that wasn't that good, do I need her?
Yeah.
But it's Supergirl. I liked her as Supergirl, so that's why I'm like, yeah, if they cut down the price a little bit, I'll get her.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like one of those things. Like, I kind of understand where you're coming. Like, if you're one of those people who were a huge fan of Zack Snyder's universe there, and you want a representation of that version of Supergirl,
Yeah.
I get what you're saying there. But if you're
I
not
will-
you're not in it.
I will say that, like, yeah, eventually I'll probably get her, but just not right away.
I probably won't. You can probably
He
skip it.
probably won't. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
We'll see.
fine.
We'll see.
Because when the new Supergirl's coming out, everybody's gonna be
Dude,
like,
I
let me sell this one and get that
I
one.
want a Blue Beetle, man. It's never gonna
No.
happen.
Bro, you really are adamant about this Blue Beetle. I bought that movie because of you. I'm gonna tell you, it sucks. I didn't like it at all.
Well, I'm
I was-
sorry. I'll give you $10 back. Shit.
I paid $19.99, sir.
Oh, you
Price.
waited.
I didn't wait for a deal. You know what the best
You
part
really thought it
is?
sucked?
No, it was okay. Like, but I haven't watched it since. It wasn't one of those movies
Okay.
I went back to watch it
It
twice.
was fun. It was
It
kind of
was
like
fun.
Shazam fun, like
Yeah, no, it was fun,
Yeah.
but honestly, I'd never watched it again. And the worst part, the worst part. I bought that movie because of you and how you're so up about this movie. I bought it, and then the very next week it was on HBO Max for free. So I hate it more because of that now. So when I think of Blue Beetle in that movie, I think about you saying how great it was and how much I paid, and I don't think I've ever had the heart to watch it again.
Man, I'm sorry.
Well, at least it wasn't trash.
Yeah,
Yeah, right. It was
is
really
better.
if we talk like it was good. If we talk the recent DC stuff, it was good.
I feel like Blue Beetle would be fun if you had a gummy bear or
Yeah.
something, a refreshment. I think that would be a kick-ass movie because it's bonkers of a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feels like Inspector Gadget a little bit too. But I don't know.
Yeah.
That's just me. But I mean, Creature Commandos. Let me ask this here because I'm with you. I really love that
dude.
show.
See, that's something we can agree on. Creature Commandos.
We agree a lot of things.
I know.
But
I'm
Creature-
just messing.
Creature
Yeah.
Commandos, though, like,
Dude.
would you buy a figure from that
Oh,
line?
I would buy every single
Oh,
figure
brother.
from that line.
Do you
that
think they'll
show
make them
was
in
good.
live action though?
That's what I was hoping. Like they would do something like we see with them doing with Star Wars, like make them look a little bit more
Right.
realistic. And are any of these characters going to come into the live action form on screen? You know, like that would be really cool to see.
Well, Rick Flag Sr., he's going to
Yes.
be Superman.
Oh well, shit, yeah.
No
Yeah.
spoilers, guys.
He was announced. He's in the cast.
Wow. Okay. So you're ahead of
Yeah.
it than me now.
I mean, head of it. It's DC. This is my playground.
Yeah.
I know these things. But no, he's already in it there for sure. But dude, who would be your number one person you'd want from Creatures Commandos?
Ooh. Honestly, okay. Help me out, DC guy. Is it? I don't know if this is something else with Solomon Grundy or the you know what I'm talking about, the green guy, the Frankenstein guy.
Frankenstein. I mean, yeah, it is Frankenstein.
Okay, yeah, him. That's I loved him, man.
He was awesome. He was.
Yeah,
You know who
yeah.
plays him though? Who
Yeah, the
voiced
guy
him?
that plays in Stranger Things, right? In
Yeah,
Hellboy.
yeah. Exactly,
Yep.
exactly. David Harbour. So yeah,
him,
he was in it there.
and my favorite episode was episode 4 though with the Weasel. So I would buy a Weasel.
Yeah, Weasel was a sentimental episode
Yeah,
for
that was a
sure. That was a
great
tearjerker.
A
I don't know, but yeah,
princess, I would buy a princess. I'd buy everything.
I would buy Bride of Frankenstein. I liked her.
Oh yeah,
She was awesome.
she was badass.
She was absolutely. No, we will not
The
spoil
fish,
anything.
the fish
jazzy.
chick,
We will not spoil.
the fish girl. What was her name? I would get her.
Oh, I forget her. Yeah,
Dude,
but
like,
yeah.
Such
But
a
what
good
about
show.
the army guy, the robot army?
Oh
guy?
yeah, dude.
He
yeah.
was great.
Oh man,
Is this DC or is this Hotel Transylvania? Jeez.
you gotta watch
Kind
it.
of a little bit of both,
Frankenstein,
actually.
Fish guy.
You're not off. You're not off.
Yeah, so good. Flavio's talking. I don't know if he's talking to you, but he was mentioning how much he was liking it. I think he's halfway through now. So
Dude, I mean, I turned it on because there was nothing good to watch, and yeah, I was hooked. I was like, man,
Yeah.
this feels like exactly what you're thinking. If James Gunn made a cartoon, this is what it would look
Yeah.
like for sure. Which is it's a compliment actually. It's a really
Mhm.
good thing here, man. I don't know, man. When you really look at it here, because we've been kind of nagging about 2.0s and no good stuff to be out there. I mean, I guess if it all pans out, we could have a really good comeback year. I mean, we start off right with Captain America. We got Daredevil in March.
Superman.
Superman's in July, right?
Something like that.
July.
Yeah.
Yep. Fantastic
July.
Four.
Fantastic
Yeah.
Four, right? And I think that's about it.
Thunderbolts.
I keep forgetting Thunderbolts is right
That could be
after,
that
right?
could be a very fun surprise.
That could be like, I mean, basically
Thunderbolts
it's
is
like
right
Suicide
after
Squad, basically.
Captain America. It's like
It is. It's going to come
yeah.
right afterwards here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I guess there is stuff to look forward to. It's just we're just a little more skeptical because usually we're so used to Marvel's put on a movie, we're going to watch it because we know it's going to be good. Now we're kind of like keeping our fingers crossed that it's going to be decent there, but we'll see.
Mhm.
We'll see. But I'm going to still stick with my prediction here. I think we're getting an announcement for Red Hulk, and it's going to be the first thing announced from that show. Because the reason why too is I think Captain America is going to get another suit, so I don't think they can announce him first.
Are you okay that the Red Hulk looks so much like can't think of the actor's name
Harrison
right now.
Ford?
Harrison Ford.
Han Solo, sure.
You're okay with that? Okay.
Well, I mean,
Like for the movie wise, like it makes sense, but it bothers me a little bit for some reason. Like, oh, okay, like I want him to be menacing. When I see Han Solo, I'm like, oh yeah, it's Han Solo. Like I want this guy to, like, Red Hulk is supposed to be like, what? Kind of reminds me of, yeah.
I like the design of it there. I mean, listen, if you're gonna look at Mark Ruffalo's ugly face on green Hulk over
I got a problem with that too. I miss the old Hulk. I need
Incredible Hulk. Edward Norton's Hulk.
Yeah.
That was my favorite one.
As long as they don't do anything as bad as Professor Hulk, I think.
Yeah, that's when it got a little cringe. Yeah.
Dab.
Yeah.
Dab. You couldn't. Ugh, cringe. Well, they
get the pictures with the.
They butchered my boy there. Yep. Stay in school. God, shivers.
Cringe, man.
Just they nerfed Thor and Hulk in the finale of the saga. Just dumb.
I thought Thor was funny, but
it was great. But afterwards, I hate the fact that they didn't make the best Thor for the very final movie there. But it worked for the story.
Right.
But I don't know, man. We'll see. You guys want to take any guesses, any swings? I mean, I'm feeling good about mine. Maybe not this week, but maybe next week. I say Red Hulk
for announcements. I mean, I think we're getting Daredevil stuff, but that you kind of brought that up too. So you're the one bringing it all up. But
it's all right.
I could see this year. You know what? I'm gonna make a big prediction, a very bold prediction, that Hot Toys comes back with some Rocky figures.
See, I don't know if that one's gonna happen. That one,
hey, it's bold. Like I said, it's bold.
You got
it's
the
bold.
Stallone shopping business over here. I don't know, dude.
It's a bold take. Bold.
Okay, fair enough.
We're getting Xenomorphs again.
So this is
we're
just
getting
for this
Terminators
year?
again. Why not Rocky?
Is this next announcement or just?
I think DLO is like the next couple weeks or so.
Oh, okay.
All right, what about you, Graham Cracker? What do you want?
I don't really have anything next few weeks. I can't think of anything. They're just so random these days, you know.
Yeah. Jar Jar Binks.
You know what? That's a good one. He's been teased for so long. You know, Predator.
Ooh,
yeah, that's a good one.
They still haven't done like those yet either that they teased. So
that's true.
Just got around to the Alien. Haven't done Predator.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say Predator just because you said Jar Jar, so that's yours. So I'm gonna say
that's yours.
Yep.
Well, that's what's up, man. Well, that's good stuff.
Yeah, it's good stuff. All right, boys, we are going to end it for tonight. But yeah, it was a good show. I mean, sometimes it's just great to shoot the shit and not really have like an agenda of like, oh, we got 5 figures to get through. We can just kind of feel out the chat, kind of see, what's on our minds. And I thought this was a perfect show to kind of do that. So it was great to be back. We'll be back next week as well. So 2 weeks in a row. It's been a while since we've done that. Unless you count.
Spice it up a little bit.
Yeah. But Brick, why don't you tell me what's going on your channel? Why don't you fill the good people in here?
Yeah, nothing too much on the channel right now, just because I'm going to be on a short break with the baby coming and all of that. We did just do a Bugle 6. Bugle 6 is now every other Saturday instead of Mondays with Flavio and guests. So check us out over there. Definitely going to continue Wolfpack, which you guys know. And I might do some reviews if figures finally come to my house in the next couple months. So yeah, stay tuned. I got stuff coming. But that's
nice. What time is the show at? So that way, like, your friends actually know.
Oh yes, I appreciate that. You. So every other Saturday, Bugle 6 at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Central. So that's 7 East Coasters.
Eastern. That's 7 East. Yep.
Okay. Good.
You're not going this weekend though, right? Because you were.
No, I'm not going to go this week. I went last weekend. I may not go the following weekend either because of the baby.
Gotcha.
But definitely wanting to. I got some lighting. I'm gonna move this Lego stuff out of the way. I got 3 monos coming. I don't know if I'm gonna put the DTOS over here, the monos over here. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna do stuff. So that's exciting, and I can do that on my vacation while baby's sleeping. You know what I mean? So should be fun. Make it a little
Okay.
bit more. Yeah, we good.
Fill her up, man. All you really need to do is have a spot to sit.
Yeah. I had
Put
my
your desk
lady
right in the middle.
had my lady pool right there, but then I liked the two of them together right there a little bit better. So,
Also, can I just shout out that I've been eyeing your Venom behind your head this whole. That
dude,
looks pretty dope.
He's badass. Check
That
this
looks
out.
pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie.
And then you get sculpts like this. Like that's pretty sweet. You know,
That's badass.
little stuff like that. That's cool. Just takes me back, when I was a kid. So
I'm looking at it. I still think you should try putting your Spider-Man in those detox. I just think it's gonna look sick like that. But
maybe the next time I'm on the show,
move
It'll
that
be like
Iron
that.
Man out of there.
Pack
ship
it
it to
up.
Florida.
Ship it to Florida. And yes, that's exactly. You're learning
do it.
good.
I'll do it if Graham ships it for me. He's a
He
good
doesn't have
shipper.
the heart to do it himself.
He's a
Just
good
box
shipper.
it and ship it. I can't see it.
All right, D'Lo. I know you got some content that just came out. Why don't you tell us about what's going on your channel?
Yeah, absolutely. So I dropped my video yesterday. Doing really well. Thank you guys so much if you guys have already seen it. But yeah, I dropped my first Before You Buy for our artisan line that we've been talking about tonight. So I reviewed the Joker. I gave you guys my take on it there, things to look out for, and of course, helpful tips with your styling needs, because apparently I am now officially a 1/6 salon stylist myself. But also what I got on the table here. So I am in the future going to be, I'm going to be doing the Jack Sparrow when that one finally comes into the house. I don't know if you guys want a Deadpool now, but I might just do it just because I've been so looking forward to that figure myself. And also this week, I'm going to go out and film some more footage, and potentially
Dude, yeah, can't wait for that.
I might actually have a friend with me here. Actually, a channel member might actually be joining me for my tour around the hobby collection / toy stores that we have out here. So we'll see
Interesting.
if we can get that to happen. But yeah, I've got some more content away. So I'm doing different things here. I'm going to be doing reviews. Going to be doing some hauls as well too. So I'm trying to give everybody a little bit of something, because I feel like we're lacking. If I can just take a second to just kind of put this PTA or PSA out,
PSA.
out, that like I think for influencers and YouTubers right now at the moment, I think there's too many streams, and we got to get back to doing videos of our figures, doing awesome content variety, to where guys like myself who enjoy watching other people's videos and opinions on figures and have something to watch. I feel like there's been a lack of that lately. Like I don't feel like there's enough content out there for me to absorb, and I want to provide some of that myself, but I know there's so many talented people out there who can do more. So if we can fill everybody's algorithm with the actual figures and stop talking about them so much, I think that's going to be so good for everybody, because I so miss seeing somebody's review on a figure. Even if you're somebody who I've never heard of, I will click on your stuff just because I'm like, oh, someone's getting the figure that I'm getting. I'd love to know people's opinions. So like, yeah, I'm going to do my part for you guys to give you what I can. And I'm challenging everybody else out there who does this to do the same as well, because I think the community needs more figures and less talking, in my opinion.
Well, I was even thinking like it'd still be a live stream, but like maybe a live stream on my own once a week, once every couple weeks, where what figure do I want to pose and mess with? And I'll just go live while I'm doing that, and then kind of just talk to the chat, like talk about the figure, what's going on with it, what I like you said, like, yeah, just more about the figures and stuff too. So that's a really good point. Something to keep in mind. Well, very good, D'Lo. Great video, by the way, and
Very
can't
good.
wait to see that haul video as well. As for me, hopefully I'll have the Jack Sparrow video out by tomorrow. Let you guys know my thoughts on it. My first artisan figure, a little scary, but we made it. So it's right there. And outside of that, just going to keep getting better, getting healthier, so that next week is even easier for me to do. And Queso, there's a little shameless plug on his new video. Go check that out. He does a great job for us as a moderator, so he deserves that. Go check it out on IG. It's only 4 minutes, so just go watch it. Pretty cool on Revan. Appreciate you, man. Always sticking around for the show. Doing these links means a lot to us. So appreciate all of you guys watching. Hope you stay safe. Have a great rest of the week. Till next week, stay safe out there, and we'll see you soon. Too sweet, guys. Thanks for joining us tonight and hanging out.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
everybody. Have a good one.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.